Hi, I'm Andrea, and welcome to Conversations We Need to Have. We are a sex and relationship podcast where we encourage you to be bonobos, not chimpanzees, be lovers, not fighters. Now, today I'm going to be answering some of your questions. So, let's get into it. First question that's come in is: am I a slag if I carry condoms in my bag? Absolutely not. I encourage you to carry condoms all the time, as you never know when you're going to get lucky. And it shows you care about your sexual health, and that is important. And for more information on condoms, please go to our podcast that is called Condoms, I guess. Yeah, go to that, have a look, learn more. Okay, so next question. Oh, actually, it's more of a statement. But condoms don't feel good. Look, I don't have a penis, so I can't speak from experience, but I have noticed that guys still manage to come whilst wearing one. So I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. Next question is: what are the 4 attachment styles? Okay, good question. We've got secure attachment, anxiously attached, avoidantly attached, and disorganized attachment. So if you want to know more about attachment styles and what the hell I'm talking about, watch our podcast on attachment styles to find out more. Okay, number 4. If I am avoidantly attached, is there any hope of being in a relationship? Yes. Look, you are not broken. You're patterned, and we can work with that and make it different. So yes, 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 there is always hope of being in a relationship. If you want to know more, again, please go and listen to the podcast on attachment theory. Question 5. Is lube just for when you are broken or old? Here's the thing: lube isn't just for when your body is not working. It's for when you want sex to be smoother, safer, and way more enjoyable. Reaching for lube does not mean you're broken. It means you care about comfort, and that is sexy. So remember, wetter is better. For more information, listen to our podcast on lube, and guess what? More lube. Question number 6. What are the 5 love languages? Okay, here we go. So it's quality time, acts of service, physical touch, receiving gifts, and words of affirmation. Woohoo, I remembered them. So proud of myself. Okay, if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you would like to know more, please listen to our podcast or even go to our YouTube channel and learn more about our 5 love languages. Number 7. How long should a man last during penetrative sex before ejaculating? On average, ejaculation during penetrative sex occurs around about 5.5 minutes. However, there is no normal amount of time that sex should last. What's most important is whether both partners are feeling satisfied. If you're concerned about ejaculating sooner than you'd like, listen to our podcast, Understanding Premature Ejaculation. Number 8. It's been 6 months since my relationship ended and I still feel awful. What's wrong with me? There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. When a relationship ends, you're not just losing a partner, you're losing a future you imagined together. That's a real loss, and it takes time to grieve. There is no set timetable for getting over a breakup, so try to be patient with yourself. More on this, listen to our podcast on understanding grief and bereavement and why there is no right way to grieve. Number 9. Are my genitals normal? Is my penis big enough? Why does my vagina look like a dead hedgehog? Most people compare themselves to what they see in porn, social media, or advertising, which often presents a very limited picture of what real bodies look like. The reality is that genitals vary enormously in shape, size, color, texture, and symmetry. In my experience, most people who worry their genitals are abnormal are actually well within the normal range. The most interesting question is often not, are my genitals normal, but what has made me believe they're not? For more information, listen to our podcast on body image and self-compassion. Number 10. I can't keep an erection during sex and my girlfriend thinks it's because I don't fancy her anymore. What should I do? Erectile dysfunction is very common and often affects around 1 in 5 men in the UK. It is rarely a simple reflection of how attracted you are to your partner. Erectile dysfunction can be caused by physical health issues, psychological factors, stress, anxiety, or a combination of these. If this is happening regularly, speak to your GP as a first step. Support is available and effective treatment exists. For more information, listen to our podcast on erectile dysfunction, or what we like to say, ED. Number 11. I am worried about my boyfriend seeing me naked. What if he doesn't like what he sees? Okay, so I want you to trust your own sexiness. You have your own sexy factor, okay? Only part of it is physical. It's more about the essence, the energy, and the experience of you that leaves an impression on people. So suspend your doubts or fears. Trust that force of attraction brought you and your lover together perfectly. You are perfect just as you are. The fact that you said yes to getting naked and sharing yourself with your partner is sexy in itself. When you let go of the obsessive need to be picture perfect or camera ready, your partner will feel your confidence and be more turned on. For more information, listen to our podcast on body image and self-compassion. Number 12. My partner cheated on me. I'm devastated. He's sorry and says he will do anything to stay with me. My question is, can our relationship survive after the affair? I believe the answer is yes, but, and this is a big but, only if both partners are willing to reflect honestly, take real responsibility, and make meaningful change. For more information about affairs, go to our podcast on affairs. Thank you for sending in your questions. I hope that's been helpful for you and for everybody that listens. Please feel free to send in more questions and I am happy to answer them as we go along. Now, please remember, be a bonobo, not a chimpanzee. Be a lover, not a fighter. And as always, if you enjoyed what you've heard, please rate, like, and subscribe. If you've got any topics or anything you'd like me to cover on the podcast, please drop me a message or comment below. Bye.